What's up, ladies and gents in Cyberland? So we're back with another gameplay of, Are you interrupting what I got to say?
I've some new foils
Jerk.
just arrived.
Okay, so back with another gameplay of Assassin's Creed Unity. So, last time, I think we just did a few side things, but now we're actually going to, do some missions and stuff, so see what we can do. Woo! And so many things to knock out, too. You know, I'm kind of curious. What are these blue things? Oh, missions. Okay. Alright. I wonder if I'm going to have a crew, though, like I did in the other games. That's one thing I didn't talk about. Are you going to have a crew in this game, or will it just be your a solo thing? Like, you don't have an entourage of assassins to help you and stuff, so. Alrighty, here. Let's do it. And before I do that,
talk. Please, I don't commend you. Moderate.
that's how we handle that.
That's right. Rat. Long over.
We knew they were going to kill him.
Oh,
so
merci.
get out of my way.
Dieu vous le rendra.
Pourquoi tout ce fracas?
It's funny, not too long ago, there was nobody here. How quickly things change. Yeah, I don't want no coffee.
A reminder to all citizens, the use of titles, armorial bearings, and any vestiges of the orders of knighthood is strictly forbidden. And that the punishment
It seems some royalist fanatics, called Les Actes des Apôtres, are on a book-burning spree. Many rare manuscripts are in danger. Meet my contact at Place Dauphine and save what you can.
Alright, let's do
We'll
it.
find them a good home here.
1537. Friendly frontier inspection teams.
Big fat baby. I don't know why, but I never watched that cartoon. Anybody know that cartoon Hysteria? I never watched it, but I always remembered that little song. Big fat baby. And it was always funny, like the Father Time guy chasing after Big Fat Baby. But otherwise, I never watched that cartoon. I think at that point I was kind of onto anime, if I'm not mistaken. Like the cartoons of, to me, the cartoons of the late 90s were just really starting to, I don't know, I wouldn't say they were just terrible, but I think they stopped putting effort in. And apparently I found out later that a lot of the parents had a hand in that. I guess they were saying that cartoons can only be, or the advertisements can only be so much or something. Sorry, I'm not interested in finding you guys. So, because of that, you would have a lot of cartoons that would just stop because they couldn't they could only advertise so much to kids. And I'm just like, oh, that's very interesting, but, you know, there's certain things that get advertised to kids now that are a lot worse than what it was back then, which was just toys. I think that's one of the biggest problems too with the generation now and the generation back then when I was a kid. I think my generation was, or somewhat of my, you know, like call. Damn man, can y'all be quiet? The whole thing of the generation, I guess after Y or something, but it's the whole thing of there's not really a lot of things advertised to kids that could be something of fun, you know, like just cartoons now are terrible. They're not witty. They don't have good story. It's just stuff mashed together, you know. Even at least back then, you know, the 80s and the early 90s. You had cartoons that were, you know, can I make it? Yep. You had cartoons back then that, regardless of how a lot of idiots like to say, well, those cartoons were just marketed to children to buy toys. I'm like, oh, okay, but at the end of the day, the cartoons had good stories. Who cares if it marketed, they had toys behind it, but Ninja Turtles had good stories. G.I. Joe had good stories.
You're not going anywhere. Keep your hands off me. Well, look who it is. Motherless.
Nice. You know, G.I. Joe, Ghostbusters, what else? Voltron, Silverhawks. Even though I didn't really watch Silverhawks, I found out about it later. Thundercats. They had good stories, regardless if there was toys or not. Like a lot of rather, you know, I just always thought it was funny when people would say, well, you're marketing toys. I'm like, yeah, but you have good stories. You know, I don't understand what the problem is. He-Man. Even though I don't remember much of He-Man, I know I did watch it, but I can't recall the episodes just because it's been so long, you know.
Thank God you're here.
Jeez.
They burned most of Monsieur Deschamps' library already. Please save what you can.
But it's like, back then, it was just a different atmosphere, I guess, you know. Even if they marketed to children, they still made good products. You know, the stories weren't bad. The stories actually were really good stories. You know?
Must be a raving loony, that one.
Yeah, okay.
I'll have a word,
Oh shit, I got killed. Alright, let's try this again without getting jumped. That's the only thing about Assassin's Creed games when you first start out, when you don't have armor and you don't have enough health, you're more prone to get killed almost all the time. And as you progress to get more equipment, you start just, you know, handing it. You start handing these dudes their ass kind of situation. So, an observation. Nah, not this time. Oh! asleep.
Why so bashful? Bashing you.
Maggot, huh?
Don't pester me, Nugget.
Getting on my damn nerves. I'm trying to retrieve books and you guys want to attack me. It's like I didn't do anything to you. But that's how you want to play. I'll oblige you. Let your ass have it. Let's go. Shoot. Let's see if I can. Whoa! Is there a way I can just get over here really quick and there we go. I have to run through the whole city just to get back over to that spot. So yeah, you know, you had Spider-Man, Peter Pan and the Pirates, X-Men. X-Men was probably hands down the best animated cartoon of the 90s. Period. Everything about it, you know, and that's one thing I noticed about. Oh yeah, Transformers 2. And that's one thing I noticed about the 80s cartoons in the 90s is that they respected their audience. You know, the writers respected their audience. Like they wrote stories to where it would get people's attention because, you know, even though I didn't have X-Men toys and I didn't have Spider-Man toys, I still wanted to watch the cartoon. I thought it was, you know, it was great. And it was the first time to where a lot of us, especially for X-Men, we became we really liked the character Morph, and we wanted him to become more in the show because I guess maybe the fact of how he supposedly died and came back, but just overall how he just brought life to the characters. It was a different perspective. Okay, where the hell is everything? Damn. See, I think this is the part where it's a glitch because a minute ago everything was here and now the cafe stuff is gone. I think this is what the glitch was that I remember people were talking about. Because I don't see the place that all the stuff that was there a second ago. And I remember at one point when I was playing it earlier, I noticed that on the map, like all the locations were pretty much gone. I'm like, something's not right here. So. That's not really where I want it to be, but okay. This is very strange. Whoa. Okay, well, where's my cafe? Because I don't see it. You know what? We're just gonna run to this spot. We're not even going to do anything about that because I think there's a glitch or something because for some reason my stuff isn't showing up, and I'm like, is it because this place isn't finished or it's just odd? Overall, though, the game is so far pretty good. I like it better than Rogue. Rogue, I felt... To me, Rogue was just there. It wasn't... It kind of felt like it should have been a side game. Like, it didn't really come off like it could have... It should have been a full game. That's how I interpret it as. Wasn't terrible. But it was... This is weird, man. Yeah, it's like all my my missions are gone. Like, what the hell is going on here? Excuse me, boys. You know what? I'm gonna step out of boundaries because maybe.
By your tavern last night, decided I don't owe you anything. You've been selling more than you let on. This is my.
We'll run outside the lines. We'll see what happens. Very strange.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Starting to think where I'm supposed to be is over here. That's why nothing's coming up. I was already here before.
Bloody athlete.
It's the only thing I can think of.
Il devait nous retrouver ici.
Maybe this is the rich area. That's probably why nothing. And where I'm at is the poor area. Yeah. There you go. Makes sense.
Je parie qu'il va se rendre le compte, c'est long.
Dude, what the hell is going on?
Well, if it isn't the best barkeep
Decided I
in
don't
town,
owe you anything.
who needs to pay me my fee? Quelle misère va parler ton Seigneur, mais qu'est-ce qu'il leur prend? Calmez-vous. Un homme comme on en voit peu.
Madame, là-bas, combien m'en offrez-vous? 70 livres?
This is weird. I don't get it. It's like it's something about that point.
On bonfires, don't you?
Where the heck? Okay, you know what? Let's just keep it moving. At this point, I don't know Versailes. So there's gotta be something about that spot.
Note for those who follow the star of
really
Monsieur
weird.
Jacques Necker. He is quick, Bram.
No.
Busy day ahead, son.
Oh, okay. So where I was at is a different part of France. Now it's starting to make sense. It's not a glitch. Well, at least I figured that out. Wait a minute, what is this?
Neither is poking into other folks' business.
I beg your
I
pardon.
just thought since you were so good at the one, you'd have no trouble with the other.
One of our informants may have been compromised. She's posing as a scullery maid near Port Saint-Denis. We need you to tail the innkeepers, find out if they
Yeah,
suspect
let's go
her,
back to the
and get her out
cafe.
if she's in danger.
Sheesh, that took a long time. Well, let me see if I can upgrade the place before I take that mission. Jack Necker. Dude, get out of my thing. Hoo.
La parole.
I managed to collect. Yeah, it's better than zero.
Citizen Jadot! How's your friend enjoying the amputation?
Ba, 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 ba. Right. Chicks bickering about some stupid guy. They always gotta throw that in a game, that's for sure.
Un homme comme on en voit peu.
It's not nice to cut us out. Hey now.
Eh bien, quelqu'un me racontera la suite de l'événement.
Dun, 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 oops, sorry, excuse me. Oh, I'm away. Bum, 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 bum. And you know what's funny? I know that tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. I never watched that show. Or Bananarama or whatever it was called. It's just the song was kind of catchy. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. 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 Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Good. This is good for me.
Alright, out of my way, out of my way. Whoops, sorry. Ah, great. I'm the law! What are you, Judge Dredd? And away not jumping in that water. Let's go this way. Okay, we can't go that way. Let's go around. Let go. Get off the wall. Excuse me. It's not nice to attack people either.
Don't think it's funny, do you? The cop, the bloody
So I take it Versailes is the place where people are rich, and this area is where all the poor class lives. Because when I went to Versailes, nobody was acting up. Everybody was cordial. People weren't mad. Really. Damn. Oh well. Drawbacks of not having enough health and not having the best equipment. What are you doing? Bathroom? I'll come back for that.
You sell tainted bread and have the gall to show your face.
I'm sorry. You better just let me go.
Bloody you!
Breakfast nuts! Betrayed the nation!
Really? Come on, dude. That's bullshit. Wait till I start leveling up so that won't happen.
C'est que j'ai d'autres livraisons à faire, moi. Bon, ce sac à vin me fait perdre mon temps.
Well, at least I'm not far away from the location. Ah!
Madame, là-bas, combien m'en offrez-vous 60 guinées
Ah, bastard!
Un peu de patience, l'ami.
What's so important to Zelma?
It's the bloody scullery girl. Claude said he spotted her hiding a note under a loose cobble. I didn't even know the wretch could read.
So? She's probably just scribbling for her gutter rat friends.
That's what I thought at first. But then I went and read the note. She knew about Reynard. She had details of the operation. I think she's a spy.
Ha! This is what we get for taking in war orphans.
What do we do?
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
Très bien.
Que peut-il se passer?
For the revolution! Dancing away? Why? I only want to cave your bloody head in. Craquons à la nouvelle recette.
Get the hell out of my bleeding face!
Do I strike your fancy, you dickhead? Révolutionnaires auront tôt fait de se proclamer roi.
I'm quite certain.
No familiars? Weigh the same as a stack of Bibles? Lacking any supernumerary nibbles?
Colette's already asking for a new assignment. She's indomitable, that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, equality for women, not actually a sin. Away the duck and stew and the large stones, we can all relax. Please, carry on.
Beamer. The nation asked to be constituted as a national assembly. They have resolved to set forth in a solemn declaration the rights of women, the demands of the...
Good afternoon, sir.
Quelques canons ne sont peu visibles ces temps-ci. J'en conviens, mais le brasier est violent. Ne trouvez-vous pas? Mes amis, très important.
That's right.
What do you want?
C'est à toi que je parle. Veux-tu connaître la vérité des derniers événements parisiens?
À la bourre.
Quatre sous pour le meilleur.
Clichy, je le vois demain.
Afternoon, sir. tout pour le café.
What is it this time?
Pourtant l'air civilisé.
How are you, Anna?
Alright, ladies and gents, it's been a pleasure. And I will catch you on the next one. Ciao.